What's up? This is Brandon Donahue, and you're listening to the All Bass No Treble podcast, where we talk all things hip-hop, culture, music, lifestyle, and more. So kick back and join myself and my co-host as we feature our next special guest this week. What's up, family? Thank you for tuning in this week's episode of All Bass No Treble. As always, I'm your host, Brandon Donahue. To my left today, Dante, and our special guest, Knoxx.
What's up?
Appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you for coming on.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we got, it's, I think, the first New York native on
Word?
the podcast.
You
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
we
so
trying to spread it out.
Yeah, we gotta go crazy in New York now,
You
know?
You see it.
Yeah, I see you with the crazy design. So is that your own design?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Obviously.
Yeah, it's some light shit.
Some
you know
light
what I
shit.
mean? But yeah, I do streetwear, like elevated streetwear, I guess you would say. But yeah, this is a little design.
Yeah, I think it's dope, and I love that fashion way more. You know what? I really don't understand high fashion, like the crazy outfits. I don't get it.
I think it's just more creativity. If
You think so?
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But for my brand personally, I just like making the simple pieces like
Yeah.
that, so people can wear it all the time. I want to create essentials.
I
That
was
makes
just
sense.
talking about that the other day with the homie. I'm like, I don't design like the avant-garde shit
Yeah.
you really can't wear. I design
Yeah.
like for real motherfuckers outside.
that want to wear
like
this shit
that-
every day type shit. Yeah,
Maybe work 60 hours a week. Then you want to hit a lounge and go get some ass.
Exactly.
I design for that type of
Yeah.
person. You feel me?
That's a perfect
I love
audience
that.
description. No cap.
Yeah, for real.
That's
Because I'm not a hype beast.
Yeah, no, exactly. I like just like the everyday low key fashion that's like
Same.
still fire. You know what I mean?
And
like,
functional.
and it catches your eye right away too.
Facts.
Functional too. So when did this all start for you? If you want to touch base on that.
Well, I own a brand called DVMNPIGEON, and I've had it for like a decade. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
I used to start out by going to the thrift store, buying jackets, and kind of like taking the sleeves off, putting some other shit on the sleeves or putting
Yep.
patches down. Then I moved to Cali, and I had mad pieces with me, and I just had the homies just start wearing it to the club.
Hard.
Yep.
And then they would come back like, yo, I got mad compliments tonight, or like, I got some pussy tonight. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. You know, I'm about to like turn this up. So I met a girl who could sew, moved her in with me. And I was like, I'll pay you rent, food, and all that. Just sew for me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how it really got started.
That's crazy. What year was that?
2012?
Wow.
2012?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to ask, when did you come out to LA? 2012?
2011.
11?
Wow.
Yeah.
Straight from New York, like just
Straight-
you, nobody with you. You just were like, it's time.
I ain't know a motherfucker here. I landed.
Wow.
I landed in the LAX, went to NoHo, and bought a bike.
That's crazy.
See, me, I bought an A.
Wow.
I landed and
That's
bought
wild.
an A.
That's crazy. Me too. I looked for weed, and then a couple days later, I'm like, damn, I need a bike, and not a motorcycle, like a
Yeah, like
bicycle.
a bicycle.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta get around.
Biking around. That's wild.
That shit was crazy.
So you stay in NoHo?
I did stay in
Okay,
NoHo.
yeah.
I live in Pasadena now, but
It's
I
nice
lived
out
all
there.
over
Yeah.
LA, downtown, Pasadena, Westlake Village, all that.
So
Yeah.
I just asked this random question. What's your favorite part that you've lived in?
For LA?
Yeah. Because I'll tell y'all, mine is the Deep Valley, like Chatsworth area. Like,
Really?
bro, it's
Like
so
out
nice.
there?
It's so
Yeah.
nice out
It
there.
is nice.
bro.
I
It's
lived
calm,
in Northridge
too.
once, and
Okay.
the house I really wasn't feeling, but the area, because
It's just-
I'm a runner, I run miles. I used to love running by like Chatsworth.
Yeah,
and
it's so cool. It's nice. Ain't no homeless people. Ain't dirty as fuck.
You'll
Yeah.
catch like horses out
Yeah,
there.
you'll
and
catch
shit,
horses.
Like, ranches and all that shit. I'm like, yo, they
Motherfucker
got
try.
a ranch up here. What the fuck?
Hey, nah,
Yeah.
it's
It's a little
lit
different in
out there.
Chatsworth.
But I like Burbank.
Yeah,
Burbank.
Burbank.
I like
nice,
Burbank.
too.
Burbank was chill, and I like. I lived in Valley Glen. It's kind of between North Hollywood
Yep,
and Van
yep,
Nuys.
yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
It's like
That's
a
a
little
nice little
suburban
area.
area.
Like where that
Yeah.
Mercedes is at, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Okay. Yeah. I know
Right
exactly what
there.
you're talking about. Hey, it's so nice out there.
That's
Like,
it. Well, yeah, I never thought about.
what I'm
I like Los Feliz a lot too,
It's cool.
or Los Feliz. I
It's
don't know how
very
people
small
really
and
say it.
expensive as hell.
It's like
Yeah.
vintage. That's like a
Yeah, I just like the
hipster
character it has.
vintage spot
Yeah,
of
it's got
LA.
like a good character.
It's like
to
a
it.
beach, or it's a non-beach Venice.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's more hipster.
downtown. I did not like.
Oh,
that.
absolutely
no,
not.
I don't even go to downtown.
Absolutely
I
not.
can't tell you the last time I went and did some shit in downtown. Like
I
I just
worked
don't
somewhere.
go out there.
I mean, I've been down there, like obviously with the clothes.
You know
and
what?
shit,
Probably
but,
last time we shot the podcast out there, bro. Your first episode. That's
That
the
was
last time
crazy.
I've been to downtown.
when I had to go to
crazy.
CVS and buy the mic.
Yeah. It's just wild.
I work down there, so it's like I got love for downtown, but at
Yeah.
the same time, I would never want to live down there
Yeah, it's just
ever, ever
crazy.
again. My car got stolen.
Absolutely.
It was a fucking shit show.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's
Word.
wild.
Right out front of my building.
Yeah, that's like look, that only happens in
That
downtown.
shit's
Like what?
crazy.
And it's
Too
still
many homeless.
4K. And
Yep.
it's still 4K to live.
Still paying those prices. But to touch base on the DVMNPIGEON itself, like when you started getting into fashion, when would you say you were like in your teens, a young kid? Has it always been something you've been interested in doing? Or
Fashion
did it just
always
happen?
been on my body type shit.
Yeah,
It's always
okay.
been, it's like placed, like the wave was placed on me. I always tell niggas that, like, it's true. I've always been like fashionable, but I was like 19 when I started to say, like,
so
wait a
young.
minute,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop buying people's clothes, because I used to have like a shopping addiction. I spend a lot of money I didn't have, buying polo and all this shit, and then I'd be broke as a motherfucker. Then I'm like, damn, I really need to do something. And I just had the idea, like, let me try to make my own shit. Way back when it was not like cool to have a brand, you feel me?
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So would you like start dishing it out to, because I know you said you came out here and you started giving your homies pieces like, yo, go rock this, see what happens. Is that kind of like how do you think that's probably one of the best plugs to do, is use the people around you and put them in your shit?
Tell people all the time, if you're gonna make the clothes, you gotta be able to give them away too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You gotta take
Yeah.
a couple L's. And I started giving them to the homies because they was dressing like shit.
She was like, hold up.
We won't use specific names, but
I'm like, yo, if you're gonna come out with me, you
Yeah.
gotta step it up. And I'm from New York, and Cali style, like West and East Coast style, is totally different.
so different.
So different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even Ohio, like
For
you
sure.
dead ass get cut on if you look crazy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Out
for
here, it's
sure.
just like cool to look.
You
Just
wear
like,
whatever
put
out here.
together.
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
I ask you a random question?
Yeah.
When did neck braids become fashionable?
Woo!
Because when I was younger, I had them, and I remember I came to school with like the little bead on, and I got made fun of, and I went home early.
Really?
Yes, so like motherfuckers,
I
they
can't.
always used to get on people about like your hang time, like hang time. You don't have no hang time, like really dog you. And now
Yeah.
neck braids is the shit.
That shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
son.
Like a homie I know, that nigga got braids, no hang time.
It's so
Like
true.
zero, though, but, like-
I think the same shit with the cut sides and then the little braids. And now it's even, if you do have the hang time, they like curl it up and roll it in this little ball, and they keep the ball back there. I don't get that shit either. I don't know.
I just,
I can't
guess
tell
I think
you.
it's Drake, bro.
You think it's
your boy
Drake?
Drake then fucked
think it was
everybody's
Drake?
head up.
I mean,
He got
it's-
the one bead and shit.
Drake definitely has neck braids though.
Neck-
No
he
cap,
has-
no
he has
shade, no
fake,
tea.
He has fake neck braids.
You think they're fake?
Hella.
Uh-oh.
What?
Hella. I think he got extensions. No cap.
Dead
You think
ass?
so?
Yeah, bro, his hair is not that long.
I wouldn't put it past.
Me either.
Yeah,
What do
I
y'all
actually
think
wouldn't.
about the men with extensions right now? Like with the fake, like toupee type of shit.
You gonna answer that? I'll give you my answer after though.
I mean, for me, honestly, it's like, because like you said, kind of toupee people, like men have been wearing fake hair forever.
Facts.
Essentially, I guess this is just another branch. But to me, like, I get it. I don't really have a feeling about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really care so much as long as you're not doing it in like a way that's like,
Lil Wayne used to do it.
yeah.
His was fake until they grew out, and then they took the fake hair out and let his hair grow.
I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I put it this way: if you can, I don't have a problem if you. I think if you can grow it naturally, then you could also wear it. But like, if you're someone out there that's like throwing this shit in, you can't even grow it naturally. Like, it'd be a little weird to me that you're just, you know what I mean?
Mine, I'll be honest, when I was younger, my shit wasn't long enough, and I got extensions.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
and
Yeah,
I was
see,
like, bruh, I remember it, and I was just like, I can't believe I'm doing this shit, but I want these braids so bad.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel now. I'm just like, no way you're this thirsty to have the braids. Like, just grow your hair out. Find some ways to grow your hair.
Yeah.
You know, niggas don't even drink water, and they want long
Yeah,
hair.
there's definitely healthy. It's almost like, yeah, I guess it's essentially like if you want to like get in shape and lose weight, people either like work really hard and get themselves in the gym,
Right.
or they will just do the quick operation. You know what I mean? But I guess it's like, I mean, hair's a big thing. Like
Hair's
for people,
huge,
hair is
huge,
like massive.
huge.
So it's
I'm
like,
big on my hair, bro.
yeah. So
Me
I get
too.
it in a sense of like if it's something like you said, like you were like, damn, I really want this shit. Like I'm just gonna do it. I don't feel that type of way about people doing it.
it make me feel weird
It make me feel
if I
weird,
know a
too.
man has an extension, but I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, how can I be biased? Because the honeys are catfishing
Yeah, but it's
all over with their hair.
But
And
it's
it wasn't
like-
until
yeah,
I
but
moved
it's
out
crazy.
here until I knew that.
Crazy. Yeah.
But it's
Girls
Girls,
back
though.
home didn't have that back in the day before I moved out here.
That's
I moved
real.
out here,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like, yo, your hair is not your fucking hair.
Yeah, it's wild.
For every girl.
Like almost too
Most, yeah.
close.
But I don't know. I guess it's men, and I'm not. I guess this is probably like boxing men, but men always have like short hair, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's not short, it's like, you know, a length to where you're like, okay, that's a guy. You know what I mean? And then you see a girl, like, even if her hair is longer, you're not kind of questioning like, oh yeah, she might have extensions or her hair might be that long. But a guy, you're like, didn't I just see you with a haircut?
Yeah. And all of a sudden,
That's
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
That's weird if you got
That'd
like
be
a,
weird.
a tape up or a Caesar, and then the next day you got braids.
And I'm just like an organic person, bro. It's like I want my hair to grow. I don't want no fake shit.
But it's all like, that all plays into like, I mean, fashion in a sense just isn't clothes sometimes. It can be like your appearance and how you look and accessories you're putting in your hair even. So it's like, I get how people, I get it.
Want to switch it up.
Yeah, I get it.
Want to switch up the
and
aesthetic.
like you said, you can't really like feel one type of way when, like you said, all the ladies out there are doing it too. It's
if the honeys is doing it, I gotta let the fellas rock.
I wasn't feeling weird about
curious.
the man satchels and purses. Like that happens.
We ain't gonna talk about that one.
The purse?
The purse?
The merce?
Niggas
The
hate
merce.
that.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
niggas hate me, bro. I'd be like, bro, you gotta take that off. What's in there?
That had a time, but
What's
you know
in
what's
there?
crazy? It's like the more expensive the merce is, people let it rock.
Yeah, like
right.
some Louis V. Like, what's
Yeah,
in
if it's
that,
a
my
Dior
nigga?
merce,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this shit fresh.
No,
Pay 3,000.
But if it was like some New Balance merce,
that
I
shit's
don't
a
know if it
purse.
would be going.
I agree.
P. Not an
Yeah, I
M,
don't
P.
see as a man how you need that much shit on you at times.
Yeah,
like
like,
for
what's
ladies
in
and
there?
women, I get it because you
Yeah,
need the
fact.
accessories and stuff. But what, like you said,
What's
what
in
you
there?
carrying, bro?
Backwoods,
What's in there?
cash,
Weed.
weed,
Yep.
and maybe a 9.
I guess.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what I'm
if you're
saying.
traveling,
That's what I'm
if you're
saying.
traveling, maybe. But
Yeah,
It's
but
extra as fuck.
Yeah, it is. I know. I'm sorry that was random, but I had
But
to
again,
ask.
I think that
that neck
lands on
braids.
West Coast because like we're from the East Coast, and I feel like you said you touched on it earlier. Like the fashion is so
different.
different. Like I've
yeah.
even changed my fashion since moving out here from like my East
That's a
Coast
fact, me
fashion, but
too.
I
Same.
still keep it a little bit. You know what I mean? But you can always kind of tell. I could always tell an East Coast motherfucker when I met him out here. I was like, just by their fashion, I'd be like, you from the East
You're
Coast.
from the East Coast. You can
Yeah.
tell.
That'd be
The
especially
Vans.
the
Yeah.
Vans. I was literally about to say the same thing.
Vans,
Them
the
Vans.
Vans. When I first moved out here, I'm like, I still to this day have not worn a
Me
pair of
either.
Vans. It's just not something I'm willing to do.
I got one pair, and they're my
can't
non-slip
go.
work shoes. That's because like they're the only non-slip shoes I really like that aren't like some like gross Sketcher looking things. You know what I
facts.
mean?
You have to get
So,
off. You have to get
yeah,
off.
I got
exactly.
wear them Walmart's, big dog.
Yeah.
Fuck them Vans.
Got 'em at Walmart.
Them Vans. I'm short too. My shit be like
Yeah.
flat.
I
Like,
can't do it.
I can't do it
I
either.
can't do
And
it.
they hurt
But
your
some
feet.
people incorporate that style. You feel me? And that's such a West Coast staple. The Van.
Yeah,
I
it
just
is.
can't do it.
Yeah, like in the Dickies too. I remember like my
like the
idea
Dickies.
of like when I like would think back to like early 2000, like when Game and everyone was going crazy, just wearing like the same color Dickie suit with like the Vans or the Chucks. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the
It's
Chucks.
like
Whew.
an
Nah, they
essential
were-
like
They
piece.
was banging, my boy.
Yeah.
They was banging. Like,
I rock the Dickie suit for sure.
I was
but
gonna say
Yeah.
I fuck with the Dickies.
definitely
like,
not the Chucks.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Definitely not the Chucks.
Anything really flat. I don't even like Jordan 1s. I hate
Ooh,
Jordan 1s.
no.
Whoa, hold on.
Bro,
I don't know.
lie.
I can't back you on
I
that
had
one.
10 pair of ones. They all gone. I had to sell them.
You
Sold
didn't hit
them
me?
all. You
You
ain't
didn't
wanna-
hit us? What
ain't
you
wanna
mean
pay
I
that
love
price.
ones?
You ain't want to pay that price. big dog.
Oh, okay.
I
I
had
feel
the
like
Union
Jordan 1's my
ones.
favorite.
I had the Unions. I
Right?
had all of
It's
them.
just they're just a classic.
They are
Classic.
Clean.
so flat.
And it's funny too. You know what's funny? How I feel like the Air Force One came back. Like it's always been a classic. Just always have a pair. Like the Air Force One low whites, but like I feel like recently in the past 2 years, like at one point you couldn't even buy them.
Yeah,
That was
that's
it.
a
That was
fact.
Getting out of
Sure.
stock. I was like, where did this come from?
It's
They've
co-
been
it's-
here.
It's the
No,
West
it's
Coast.
still
It
happening.
was the
Yeah.
West Coast. They started rocking them
They start
shits.
buying
Yeah.
them and reselling them motherfuckers for
Rocking them
120.
shits.
It's
Crazy.
crazy.
And
Yeah,
Tims
you-
too. I be seeing people out here with Tims. When I first moved out
Really?
here,
Yeah,
nobody.
right. I see
used to
people in
get
boots
Tims
now.
out here for 90 cash.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
They're like
And-
125 now.
125. Them shits is
160,
200 now.
yeah,
Shits is
160.
200
Man,
now.
I used to
almost-
love Tim's.
Tim's back in Ohio in the snow.
Yeah, it's the best. And they would
Stand
they
10
would do all
toes
the
down.
different types and like colorways. You had like I remember I had a pair of roll up Tims. You ever have
Nah,
you know
Nah,
the
I
roll
can't
up
do
Butters,
that.
nigga. Butters.
I used to love
Hey,
that.
Butters
That's not
only.
valid.
Butters
Hey, I
only,
went
big
for
dog.
it, man. I was a young guy.
I remember them shits though.
Yeah.
I think I had
Definitely.
one pair of the black ones, but I only had the Butters. That was it.
Yeah, them
You
is
know?
the soft top joints. You
Yeah.
gotta roll down.
I'm like, what you nigga? We in the snow. This is feet.
Yeah, the butters and maybe a Millie black pair.
Yeah, that's what I'm
once in
saying,
a while.
black.
Militant black pair.
Them Butters every year.
Yeah,
No,
I got
November.
two pairs fresh right
Yeah,
now. I
right?
still wear them shit.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
have
wear
to.
them. They're too
That's
high.
like a staple in its sense too.
It's like
especially New York.
It's a staple of
especially New
my
York.
fashion for
Yeah.
sure. I gotta have the Timbs
And if
every
you-
season. You would have thought it was fucking winter out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, I need my Timbs. I just got a pair actually in the mail today
That's
before I
awesome.
left.
I need some.
That's
I ain't
amazing.
had
Right.
Tim's in probably 5 years. No cap.
So to touch base too back on like the brand in itself, like when you started it, like and now it's here, and I know it's pretty big for you just because I followed you since Ro put us in touch. It's like, what was your like aha moment? You think when you're like, oh, I'm getting somewhere with this. Like this is definitely what I was supposed to do.
My aha moment when I started, when I made the website and I started to get like customers.
Wow. Okay, like right off rip.
Right off rip.
Like
son.
people ordering.
People ordered right off
That's
rip.
probably the best
fire.
feeling.
That shit was crazy,
Yeah, I
son.
bet
I was like, what the fuck? I always thought I thought it was like kind of crazy. Like, and I looked up the person and she was like a WNBA player. I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
this is lit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's lit.
And then she got the shirt. She kept buying more shit and then just more. Shout out to the lesbians, man. They rolled out for me.
That's
There's a lot
crazy.
of ladies buying it for their lady and then
Yeah.
DMing me and it started catching.
So what was the
fire.
first item that you dropped?
It was an orange sweater with like tropical lycra sleeves.
Okay.
That's fire. Nah, for real. Because I asked that because I want to see like if people start, you know, more of the basic fashion so they can get
And then
people
kinda
in
touch into
and
it,
then
yeah.
touch into the high fashion.
Or
It's
just
kinda
go straight for like the loud
for the
piece.
gusto.
Yep.
Because it's just like music, you know, like somebody that said this perfect. OG Mako. Remember OG Mako?
I do remember OG
Bitch, you
Mako.
guessed it. He
Yep.
literally said he dropped that song because he knew he would get people's attention.
Yeah.
And then he started actually rapping. And then people just didn't fuck with him because he started rapping.
Because they were like,
what happened to this?
shit.
Yeah, where's
exactly.
the shit?
So it can't
But
go
that's like
wrong, I
a
guess.
marketing
Yeah.
thing. And
I
I'm all
started
about that.
loud for sure. I started super loud, like cheetah sleeves on shit, snakeskin, leather.
Shit, that's what
tank
you gotta
tops
do
and shit.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Dope.
I went off.
What would you say is like some of your favorite pieces to design now? Like, do you love doing jeans right now or jackets? Or like, what do you say like when you're making it, you're like, I just love making this? Or is it everything?
No, I'm a jacket. I'm
Jacket
a
person?
jacket
I love
kind of
jackets.
sore.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking jacket beast.
So
I'm a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
I
jacket
know why you and
beast.
Yeah.
Con linked in
Yeah.
for sure when it
I'm a
comes to that
jacket
type
beast.
of vibe.
Kind of super fashionable. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider myself fashionable.
Okay.
And that's a different. I know a lot of fashion history. Like fashion heads get around me. We can talk it. I just don't like. I can't buy fashion.
I feel
Yeah,
you.
I
I
feel
feel that.
You know what I mean? I know
Yeah.
so well, and I'm entrenched in how it's made and like quality and the real price of raw
Right,
material.
yeah, I
So
feel you.
it
Yeah.
fucking blows me. Like I can't.
It's-
You're not gonna make me a consumer. I'm like a maker. You know
Got
what
you.
I mean?
That's fire. I love that. And like you said, and that kind of goes back to when you said like, wait, why am I going broke buying people's shit? I should just make my own
Word.
shit.
And that's why I try to make my shit affordable for the quality too.
That's what
I was
You know
gonna
what
ask
you're
you.
gonna get when you fuck with my shit. It's
Oh,
like
yeah, 100%.
you getting a piece of my art, but I'm not trying to jerk you because
Yeah.
of the name. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you how's your like pricing point for all like your item, like a jacket or whatnot.
Jacket
Because
like $189.
that's love.
But
Solid.
But
yeah.
like
But it got
great
that
jacket.
love in
Fully
it.
ass jacket.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Fly
Because you gotta
ass
think
jacket.
people that got larger brands, they charging $800 for that jacket.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
And
got
they don't even need
89
that.
I got $89 jackets. You feel me? It just
See.
I'm fair on what I put into it, money wise and love wise. The love
The
damn
love
near
is
for
more
free.
than money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The love is for free.
Right.
The love is what I'm doing it for, and the money is literally my flip. Like what I put into it, I'm gonna flip it
Flip
back.
it,
but
exactly.
Not trying to jerk.
Yeah, I
somebody.
think that's bigger for people when they like wear clothes and stuff and support someone. Like that speaks more volumes when it's like, hey, I'm really doing this shit because I like want to put my art out there
Right.
and see people wear my shit. Like this
Facts.
isn't like you need to make your living. You need to obviously do that, but like you said, you're not jerking people when you know like it's got the name and the reputation. You're like, I just want to do this because I love it. And seeing someone buy my piece, like I'm sure you still get excited
Yeah,
when
and
it's
get
like
fully. I
something
like
gets
to raise
sold out.
confidence.
Yeah.
Like, oh
That's
shit,
it.
I got a fresh ass cardigan. This man doesn't wear cardigans. Put it on, it's
Yeah.
fresh. And then he put it on like, yo, this shit really look
I
good on
feel
me.
good.
Like,
That's
bang,
dope.
now you can wear cardigans now. Now you know that it's fresh on you.
That's
That's
dope.
what I do it for. I like to raise people's confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
with the
like
clothing.
that.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's dope because I mean, at the end of the day, that's all we wear clothes for. Everybody goes and buys Dior.
You wanna feel good and
feel
look good.
feel
Yeah.
confident. And really, I'm gonna be honest, 75% niggas that buy Dior ain't sweet. They not swaggy, nothing. Like they don't know how to put the pieces together.
I think
so,
and I think it's how you rock it too. Like I don't think you need to essentially buy, like I said, the high brand shit to like look good. It's just about how you rock it, what you're
but that's
wearing.
the culture though.
Yeah.
You know, like,
But I think
which is
people buy it to feel like an elitist.
Like a
Like
status.
some
I can see
people,
that.
yeah, some people with money go to fucking Neiman's and they buy like what's on the mannequin. So how is that really style?
That's not
Yeah.
style. Yeah,
Like you don't
well,
really have a personal style.
I didn't
You
think
just
about
go
it
with
like that.
whatever is like new because you can
Trends.
afford it. And even if you can't afford it, now you look like an elitist who can, and now you look rich, but you're really probably fucking broke.
I was gonna
Yep.
say the look
Yep.
part is what stuck out to me because there's so many people like trying to play that facade. That's like Khan, what he said. Like, be your personal self. Like, you gotta actually like make yourself lit. You know what I mean? Everybody can't make you lit. Like, and that just stuck with me just because like you know how I am about my personal growth. I'm like, I just gotta work on me. Like, if I work on me,
that's the most important. Fuck what you got on. Like,
exactly.
First, it should really start with like your personal growth and your personal journey to awareness or wherever you want to be. Some people aren't searching for awareness, which I think is crazy. But
Craziness.
You know what I'm saying? People aren't. And some people find things to fill up that space. But all in all, at some point in our lives, we have to get there. And you will get there. You're either going to get depressed and have a whole bunch of fucking Dior. And if you just don't do the work is going to do you.
Exactly.
You feel me?
That's great. I agree 100%. Yep.
That's
a clip. We're going to have Ray Mark clip that one for sure.
Nah, no cap. That was a good one.
So speaking of Khan too, I know you're on the show Hype. Is it out yet? Or it's about to come out?
The Hype comes out at midnight tonight.
At midnight tonight?
Midnight
I didn't even know
So
that.
is it just one episode or is
It's
it
a 332 platform. 3 1 week, 3 another week, and then 2 finale
on
episodes.
HBO,
Damn.
right?
Yeah,
Which
HBO
is huge.
Max.
So what was that experience like for you and that whole?
Like, was it entertainment or was it real?
Yeah,
It was.
That's what I
It
wanna
was
know.
super real. It was like
Okay.
reality, but it was almost too real for me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never not been my own boss. So to come in on anything as a contestant,
yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
calling me like, I'm reading articles now. They're like the kids and the kid. I'm like, bitch, I'm not a kid.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like-
saying?
Okay, yeah, I feel you.
By all means, I'm 32. I'm grown as fuck. Been paying
Yeah.
my own bills for a long time now. I'm not
Yeah,
a kid.
right. And
with
you
this-
run your own company.
Yeah, I'm not a kid with this like
Yeah.
I've been
loafed
doing
out
this.
dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is my whole fucking career, and I do this
Facts.
full time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a company that runs full time. So with that being said, to be like a contestant on a show, it wasn't my thing.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
feel
told
that.
what to
I feel
do,
that.
when to eat, who to talk to, when to not, and then COVID was kind of going on, so they had us stuck in a telly, and I was just like,
Yeah, it can be sticky.
What
yeah.
the
Son.
fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Word, that shit played on my mental.
I bet.
And you know, me and Khan had this conversation too. It was a lot of like trying to pull and get people emotional and be vulnerable and like tell a story. And it really wasn't about who making the best shit.
Okay.
It was
I
more
got you.
entertainment.
Yeah,
then.
keeping a buck.
Yeah,
It was
see,
more exploitation.
or exploitation. Yeah.
Got it.
See, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I always
I'm
think of
just
what
such
the
an
experience I
organic
like,
person.
because
Yeah.
even Ro and I with music shit, we've had some opportunities sometimes to like maybe be on like one of those rap shows. You know what I mean? But you got to be careful because it's like, sure, you'll get that TV exposure, but like, what is it coming at a cost for you and like your truth of like being yourself and the shit, like your passion that you're getting?
Right.
It's like, it's hard. It could go this way or it could go that way, you know? So it's like, I get that how it can be like very hard and like you said, mentally
fucking draining, dog.
Yeah,
It was
which is-
like, I'm a boss. The pay I'm not going to disclose, but like, I'm getting money outside of
Yeah,
this
you
fucking
feel me?
hotel, and now y'all blocking my fucking blessings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just a lot. But when I got the opportunity to do it, I felt like what I represent as far as being a masculine female and shit, I had to take that opportunity to show there's some little girl out there that doesn't know what she is. She gonna look at me and be like, "Oh,
Wow, I love that.
I look like that.
That's
that's what I want to look like." You
I
know
think
what I'm saying?
that's huge of
So
you.
I needed that representation,
That's
and that
amazing.
needed to be out there. But other than that, like. And the grand prize is $150,000. I'm like, oh, y'all got a design
run
show
that.
about people sewing for $150,000.
Run that.
Run that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like this is gonna be
That's gonna steal the business.
this is gonna be easy to grab, and you know I let everybody make their own interpretation of the show. But at the
Got
end,
you.
y'all tell me who y'all thought was the winner.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we'll come on
Say
here. We'll
less.
come on here, even if it's we'll
Can't
just
tell you
mention it
who
and
it
let you
is,
know.
but
Yeah, I know. I was asking. I was
You know
like,
what I mean?
Trying to get some-
I was
he was
like,
trying to
you
get
got
some-
that 150, huh? He was like, can't tell you. He's like, I gotta just watch the show. I'm like, all right, bet. I'll watch it. No,
your man's beside me the whole goddamn time.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
man, see,
That's
that's
such a small world too that you both end up on that show. Like,
Oh,
you know
super
what I mean?
small.
And we, you know, it's just funny. Like, that's like what I love about doing shit like this is because like I've known you since. You know, since Ro put me in
Yeah,
touch with
fact.
you about because I was like, oh, I love these pieces, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So we would get get them off you, and then it's like, fast forward, I do a podcast, and
so you've known her longer than
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've known her for a
damn.
while.
yeah, just mutual. I mean, like,
Damn.
just by like
mutual people,
and then buying the clothes. Just
that's
to be
why
like,
that
yo,
network
this
is
shit's fresh.
important, bro.
Yeah.
I speak on that shit all the time. The
And it's
network
just,
is everything.
Like fast forward now, like I meet you got Khan on here, and she sees a clip like, wait, hold on, that's Khan. I was just on the show.
And I
I'm
was
like,
like, that's B.
what the hell?
fuck?
What's going on?
I
It's
gotta
just
get
crazy.
up on here. I gotta get up on here and
I'm
talk
glad
my
you
shit
got
as
on
well.
here, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm glad
For
you got
sure.
on here. Really, just talk about your experience too. Because again, there's people watching this shit. Oh shit. There's people watching it that may look like you, or may look like me, or may look like
what
him.
you touched base
you know what I'm saying?
on,
Like
that was definitely huge, especially too, like being a woman in fashion and running your own business is already hard. And then even being a black woman, or you know what I mean?
I'm all
and
the
then
boxes, bro.
And then to be, and then to be, like you said, as you described it, like a masculine female that's maybe on the show, like to represent that and see the little girl out there that can be like, oh wait, I can be fine. I'm gonna be all right. This is me.
That shit means a lot to me. That shit really meant a lot to me. And it took away the time in the show. You have to listen to them. Up at 6, back at 9. So it took away like my routine and structure out of my life. And I'm a routine-based person, dog. In the gym, and like I do those things. I have this thing that I say all the time, like routine gave me structure. Structure gave me balance. Balance changed my life.
facts.
And when they took that routine away, it started to fuck with my structure. And then it started to fuck with my balance. So to work
I could see that.
on a competition show where you have to make something in 6 hours, but mentally you have no release, you couldn't leave the hotel. I've never created in those type of
that's crazy.
circumstances. son.
Do you think it would have been different not given COVID? You think it would have been a little different experience, or
We probably could have chilled a little bit more. Maybe went to a
where was it
pool.
shot?
Downtown LA at the Row.
Oh, it was. Oh my god!
I kind of knew it was in a hotel, but I was like, I don't know where these man's at.
Oh, wow.
Because he missed my birthday party for it. He was like, I'm away, and I away. Damn. All right, where you at?
We were
Can't tell
really
you.
quarantined,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
and that's kind of
you couldn't say shit.
Too.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
couldn't tell people what was going on, and you do have a company, so things are running. Like Khan can attest to this. Like we were getting orders and mad stressed out in the hotel. Like fuck, I gotta fulfill these joints, or sad customer. You know what I mean? And that bothersome.
Yeah. Well, that's even. I
That
feel like
bothered
it'd be
me.
easier if you traveled somewhere else. It's like you're almost like home away from home. Like
my
you
God.
live right down the fucking street,
I
but
live
you're like
right down the
but
fucking
you
street.
know what I mean? That's probably so frustrating. And
My
it's-
girl's at home. I'm talking to her, but she can like
can't
roll
do
up
it.
out front of the hotel. Like,
That's crazy.
I felt locked down.
And that's cool to hear this perception on that experience, because I think people always think like, oh wow, they got on that show, like, you know, how great and big for them. But really, like you touched on it, like it was mentally exhausting. It's like I don't think people think that aspect of
And
that
who's to say?
situation.
They always rig you up like,
Yeah.
oh, this opportunity is so big. This opportunity is so big.
Go
Don't get
get-
the game fucked up. I make my own opportunities.
Yeah.
Nigga, you, the opportunity is so big. I got to make the opportunity pop, like jump.
Right?
You know what I mean? It's just not how many people are on TV? We in 2022, man. There's mad shows streaming.
So much.
Everybody's face is on TV. 1 out
Yeah.
of 5 motherfuckers in LA is on TV. It's like I gotta make my shit pop.
Right.
So please don't tell me that
That
you're gonna
this is
help
gonna-
me.
yeah.
That this is miraculously gonna get me to where I need to go. 'Cause you don't
Right.
even know where I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
You ain't even
Exactly.
ask. But now, listening to you, kind of just how you built the company, how you got on the show, how you felt about the show, you're big on purpose.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people aren't, like, they want to do something, but they don't have a purpose behind it. And that's why I fuck with Khan so much, because even he told us about the Ohio hats. Like, people wear LA hats, people wear New York hats, but nobody reps Ohio. People
Yeah.
don't rep any other thing. So he has a purpose of really bringing that awareness to, Ohio. So I love that, just hearing. I mean, again, I'm a mental person, so
He's intentional with that Ohio shit.
oh, he don't play. He don't play.
I got a fucking hat. I'm repping Ohio.
Yeah, he don't
goddammit.
play. He be putting all the. He got some new shit coming too, though. He got some crazy styles coming though.
Yeah, and how about so the show drops at midnight, which is crazy. I didn't even know that it's dropping
Yeah.
tonight. But what else do we have to look forward to right now? Are you dropping like a new collection or line soon, or
Yeah, collection tomorrow, man. It's called
Yeah.
School
Tomorrow?
of Hard Knocks. Yeah.
Fire with the
Yeah.
show. Great promo.
Yeah, bang bang.
Word.
And are you still doing music too?
Yeah,
recording.
yeah, we just at the studio last week.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm still doing the music thing.
Hell yeah.
Music is just some shit that, I gotta get up off me.
Yeah,
It's
right.
really, I
You
gotta
get
get
off
it
your
up off
chest.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's solely for the love. Like I don't do music for the plays, the streams. I just really like to rap and shit. So
That's how I
Fire.
feel about this shit. Like, I don't like, it'd help out. It'd be cool if this shit was like viral and crazy. But like at the end of the day, I just love having dope people on here and having conversations for talented ass motherfuckers that like don't necessarily people aren't like seeing, you know what I mean? Or no one gets the true gritty story of shit because it's so like
scripted.
Yeah,
critique,
scripted.
you know what I mean?
Scripted.
Scripted. It's like that's why I want to get people on here and like really talk about shit and really give like you said, purpose. You know, so it's like
this shit's gonna slap. If y'all need guests, if you guys are low on guests, I got some. I got some people worth talking to that are doing some things around me.
Hey,
Absolutely.
We welcome all guests.
All
guests.
Yeah.
All networking.
It's called All Bass No Treble, and we always incorporate music, but it's really like a total podcast.
Yeah,
We're not
all
stuck
types
to
of
one
shit.
thing, you know. So
Again, like I said, I'm big in relationships. I'm trying to build my network just like everybody else. And once we build our network, you know how we
it's
can come
huge.
together? Just like how we came together.
Yep.
Literally
It's
at
the
a party.
biggest
I met
thing.
him at a party.
yeah,
Oh, word, how long ago?
a little over a year ago.
Nah, it was probably, bro, almost 2 years now.
2 years? That's
Damn.
wild,
now.
bro.
Yeah.
That
Damn.
shit's still fresh.
Literally.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
For real.
But literally
And
just
we
talking.
off a conversation.
That's what's up. That's
And
how
it's-
it happens.
And I was like, I wanted a third host, and I was thinking like, who the fuck would I have on as my third host? Because he's not here today, my brother Wolf.
Hello.
And I was like, me and him literally met at a party. We're chopping it up. Great conversation for literally like hours straight, like not one pause, nothing. And I literally was like, hey, bro, this might sound really weird. We just met, but like, would you be interested in doing a podcast? He's like, I bet. Yeah, let me check it out. Came and checked it out, and here we are. Yeah, shit, 2
That's
years
fire.
2
later.
years later.
That's super
That's
fire.
crazy.
It's been a journey, my brother.
Speaking
My
of,
guy.
you got a self-care tip this week for the people?
Man, all right. My
What you got?
self-care tip of the week. Self-care tip of the week is take care of your mental. A lot of people are doing so many different things so rapidly that we
Yep.
don't even take time for ourselves sometimes.
That's a
So we
fact.
got to really, really focus on us, focus on your mental, because when you focus on your mind, your body takes, your body follows your mind.
That's a
so
fact.
anything your body says or anything your mind says, your body going to come with it. So
That's your segment. The tip
That's-
of the week is your
that's my-
shit. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my
yeah.
self-care.
tip.
and y'all see my skin busting, so it's
Yeah,
usually my
here
he
skin
goes.
care, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
glowing.
Here he goes.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck
play
you
about
using.
that.
He's like water.
Yeah,
Nah,
the
I
gallon
got
of
I got
water.
some secrets, man. I'm
You
gonna
got a
drop
routine?
this routine soon. Yeah, I do got a whole ass routine though.
I got a
And I do
tip
it
for a
2 days.
motherfucker outside today.
Talk to
This
us.
week, go take off your socks and go walk outside.
Oh yeah, ground.
Go
Gotta
ground yourself for like 2 minutes.
Gotta
That's
ground
dope.
Go
yourself.
put your bare feet in the grass. The shit's lovely.
It's lovely.
It is.
No,
It
my
is a
dad-
great
my
feeling. I
dad
miss
put me
that
on that.
feeling, actually. I'm going to do that shit.
do that
You're right.
shit.
I'm going to go out in my courtyard tomorrow.
Yeah,
and just put
dead
my
ass.
fucking feet in the
Barefoot,
grass. Yeah.
dog.
I don't
barefoot,
care.
literally flat footed, bro. My dad put me on that shit, and once it's like you just kind of feel like a release.
Energy.
That's
Body.
crazy.
It's just
Crazy.
all
Damn, I
energy,
definitely
bro.
need some of that shit.
I did
For
that
sure.
shit like 3 days ago. I'm like, yo, this is lit.
Well, if you do that, get in the sauna too. Sauna's my best friend.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, you
sauna's
love
dope.
that sauna
Best friend.
life.
Best. That's why
I love
my
that
skin.
shit too at the gym.
Yeah.
That's why my
You be
skin
on-
like
yep.
this. I'm not
You
even
be
gonna lie
telling
to
me
you.
I got to get in there.
You do the
for
steam
sure.
room.
Steam room,
Ooh.
sauna. We do warm ups, and then I got, like I said, got some secrets for y'all.
Hey, we
Can't
need it
tell the
on
public,
different.
man. I
Hey,
can't
we got a
tell the
lot of
public.
we got a
Need
lot
a
of
blog.
episodes to shoot, bro.
Can't
Yeah,
tell them about the
Can't
skin
do that,
yet.
man.
Keep it under wraps.
And then
Awesome.
Wolf normally takes a hot take. He's not here today, so I guess I'll take a hot
Go
take.
ahead.
I'm trying to think, but really, I'm just gonna say what it was the first thing that popped in my mind. If you or Khan don't win the show, bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my hot take.
For sure. Y'all the realest niggas I've seen.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm gonna watch it, but calling it right now.
those are fucking facts, my
Yeah.
G. Those are facts. But to watch it is gonna be a whole nother level.
I bet
Yeah,
it's gonna be
right,
real,
to watch
really
It's a really,
entertainment.
really good competition, and I can't shade anybody there. Everybody there was tough to
Yeah.
go against.
No,
you
I
know
got
what
you.
mean?
Like I said, I haven't watched it yet, and it's
Yeah.
not throwing shade.
Was
but
everybody like
gotta-
different styles though?
Oh,
Like
yeah, for
different
sure.
type of
That's
styles.
For sure. I definitely felt the most underdressed.
Gotcha.
Really?
Yeah. I wore like all black, so I was not there to fucking play. They said 150 bands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
like I'm
here to
there,
just-
I'm
black
like,
nigga. I don't need to
outfits,
see
the
none of
fuck?
y'all.
Yeah.
We trying to get this work
I got a
in.
black t-shirt on and black sweats.
Right.
I'm looking like 8th Street in Alameda, man.
love
I'm
that
looking
shit.
like
You
it.
brought that New York
I
grid.
love
like,
that,
I gotta
yeah.
I was
understand.
like, I
Hold
gotta
on.
get to it.
Uh-huh.
But when I showed up, I'm like, oh shit, it's a fashion show. I
That
felt
makes
underdressed,
sense.
but at the same time, I knew what I was there
Not
for.
you was there to get it, like you said.
But everybody's style
100%.
was super different.
That's dope.
And there's some drama on there too. I mean,
Okay.
if they keep what I know is true to my experience,
Yeah.
there's some drama on there.
Okay.
There's a little bit
Gotta
of
have some
Have
entertainment.
you
of
watched
course.
back like the episodes yet? Do they send it to you, or you?
no,
this
I
is-
gotta watch it with everybody else.
So when it drops, this is when you're gonna see it for the
Yup.
first
She
time.
gonna be like,
Yup.
damn, I'm right there.
Yup.
That's crazy.
That's when I get to watch
Man.
it. And there's been, like I said, there's some drama. There was a couple heavy arguments on there that had to get get done. I've been arguing with men all my life, so it's nothing. But at the same time, you know what I mean? If they keep it,
That New Yorker in
it's
you.
spicy.
Yeah.
It's way spicier than season 1. Season 1 was a little cookie cut.
Okay, this
version
one
of
had a
what
little
season
more
2
like
is.
let's
This one's
have
spicy.
these personalities on here.
I like
That's
that.
gonna be dope.
That's
I
gonna
can't
be
wait.
dope.
I'm gonna watch that shit
Yeah,
tonight. For real.
tonight, midnight, The Hype, HBO Max. Pay your $4.99, get it in, and you
Yeah.
can cancel it after you watch it.
Shout out moms with the free account.
Yeah, right.
Word.
Mom's got the free account.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got the login.
No, can't disclose that, brother. It's like, no. It's like,
Not
no,
on the
player.
show. Not on the
sir.
show.
That's how she gets mad. Like, who the fuck logged in my shit?
And
Somebody
your
watched
show is
it.
up there. She's like, I never watched this shit.
Back.
Hey, leave that shit up. Maybe she tunes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, no, she tuned in. She
Good.
be hip.
But yeah, no, I appreciate you getting on here and
Man.
talking about
Yes,
the
thank you so
experiences.
much.
And you know, I think everyone, you gotta definitely check out the company. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Like, I love all your products.
DMPigeon.NYC.
Yeah.
We
There's a
tapping in,
website.
man. We tapping in. We
For
need
sure.
that.
I've been tapped in. So everyone else go tap in
Hit
because
me
this
up.
shit's fire.
Hit me up.
Absolutely. Anything you want to say before?
Oh no, man. Tune in the podcast, All Bass No Treble.
Hey,
And,
appreciate that.
The Hype,
The love.
HBO Max, season 2.
Dropping tonight.
From dropping tonight and it ends on October 6th. So make sure y'all check
yeah.
that out.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sucks too because I wish it was like a live podcast because by the time this is edited. So just let y'all know it's Wednesday the 21st. So watch that
Yeah.
shit
Crying.
tonight.
Yeah, watch
But this
that
shit
shit
drops
tonight.
in like
And you
a
got
week.
time, and it comes out week by week. And my name is Knoxx, and my brand is DVMNPIGEON. You know
Oh,
what it is.
Exactly. That's what it is.
My guys,
Let's
thank
get
you,
it.
G.
Appreciate
Thank
you so
G.
much.
Thank you.
Word.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in this week. Hope y'all enjoyed. Again, show us love, follow, comment, like, blow us up. And we'll see you
Subscribe.
next week. And subscribe.
Yeah, share
All
this
right?
shit.
Need that.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this week's episode of All Bass No Treble. If you could please subscribe and like, and also get the notification button smashed for us, that would mean the world to us. If you'd like to keep up with myself, my co-host, or our special guest this week, all of our social medias and info is right below. And if you would like to listen, tune into Apple Podcasts or Spotify, as you can hear us on there as well. Again, thank you so much for tuning in this week, and I will see you on the next episode.